Ladies and gentlemen, let me ask you a question. What are you doing with your 24 hours? Each day we are given a gift minus 24 hours. But how often do we allow these precious hours to slip away, wasted on distractions, procrastination, or unproductive habits? Time once spent can never be recovered. It is a resource more valuable than money, more precious than gold, because once it's gone for good. Now the truth is this: you are the steward of your time. You have been entrusted with this 24-hour block, and it is your responsibility to decide how it will be used. How will you spend it? Will you invest it in your dreams, your purpose, and your goals? Or will you squander it on things that don't align with the vision you've been given for your life? Time does not discriminate. It doesn't care if you're rich or poor, young or old. It doesn't matter what your background is or how much you've achieved. Each person, regardless of their circumstances, is given the same 24 hours every day. But what separates those who succeed from those who fall short is how they use those hours. The successful don't let time slip away. They intentionally invest each hour, each minute, each second in alignment with their purpose and vision. You must recognize the power of the present moment. Every single moment you waste is a moment you can never get back. Every time you delay pursuing your purpose or waste time on trivial matters, you forfeit the opportunity to grow, to move forward, to build the life you were meant to create. Every decision you make about your time shapes the future that you will live. So what does it mean to spend your 24 hours wisely? First, it means understanding that time is an investment. Just as you would carefully manage your finances or resources, you must be deliberate with your time. Every activity, every task you engage in must bring you closer to your goals. If what you are doing is not aligned with your vision or purpose, then it is taking away from your time rather than adding to it. Second, discipline is the key to managing your time effectively. It takes discipline to say no to distractions. It takes discipline to avoid the temptations that promise momentary satisfaction but offer no long-term value. Discipline means setting clear boundaries around how you spend your time, protecting it from the trivial and focusing it on the significant. Third, prioritize. Not everything that demands your attention deserves your time. Focus on the few things that will make the greatest impact in your life. Don't spread yourself too thin, trying to do everything for everyone. You must learn to prioritize the important over the urgent. The important will take you closer to your destiny, while the urgent will only give the illusion of progress. Lastly, spend your time in reflection and growth. Invest time in yourself. Spend time learning, studying, and sharpening your skills. Spend time reflecting on your progress, your purpose, and the legacy you want to leave. Time spent in personal development is never wasted. It is an investment in your future. Let me leave you with this: success is not about how much time you have, but how wisely you use the time you've been given. Every day you have the opportunity to make decisions that will shape your destiny. Don't wait until tomorrow. Make the most of today. Spend your 24 hours wisely, and you will see the impact it has on your life, your purpose, and your future. Time is one of the most valuable resources available to each one of us. Unlike money or material possessions, time cannot be replenished or replaced once it has been spent. Every second that passes is gone forever, never to return. Therefore, it is crucial to recognize that time is an investment, and how you choose to spend it will directly influence the trajectory of your life. This understanding can radically change the way you approach each day, and it is vital to consider the full weight of this truth in everything you do. The concept of time as an investment forces us to think deeply about how we allocate it. When we invest in something, we are essentially betting on the future return it will yield. The time we spend today shapes the life we will have tomorrow, and ultimately the legacy we will leave behind. Every action, every decision, every moment of focus or distraction is a deposit or withdrawal from the most precious resource we will ever have. If you understand time in this way, it becomes not just something that happens to you, but something you actively manage and make choices about. Our culture often leads us to view time as something that happens in a linear, mechanical way: minutes ticking away on a clock, days folding into months, months giving way to years. But this view is limiting because it does not account for the deeper potential of what each moment holds. Time isn't simply the passage of seconds, it's a series of opportunities that we can choose to either seize or squander. You have 24 hours in a day, and each of those hours can either take you closer to your goals or pull you further away. When you start seeing time as an investment, you recognize that every minute is an opportunity to put something of value into your future. When we think of investing, we often think of financial investments, putting money into something with the expectation of seeing returns in the future. The principle is the same with time. You might choose to invest time in learning new skills, gaining knowledge, or building relationships that will serve you in the long run. Alternatively, you might choose to spend your time on things that bring immediate gratification but offer no lasting value, such as mindless entertainment, distractions, or negative habits. When you invest wisely, your return is not just about the achievement of a goal, but the development of your character, your knowledge, your ability to contribute to the world around you, and the legacy you build. One of the most important aspects of investing time wisely is choosing where you allocate it. Just as you wouldn't invest your money in ventures that are likely to yield little or no return, you should be just as discerning when deciding where your time goes. The first step in this process is determining what truly matters to you. What are your core values? What are your goals? What kind of person do you want to become? If you want to build a successful career, for example, you must spend time improving your skills, building your expertise, and networking with people who can help you along the way. If your goal is to improve your health, you must invest time in exercise, healthy eating, and then self-care. If your ambition is to be a loving and present parent, you must spend time with your children, engaging in meaningful activities that build connection and trust. It's important to realize that time spent today, whether on work, relationships, or self-care, is an investment that will pay off tomorrow. Each action you take is contributing to the kind of future you will experience. Even seemingly small tasks, when done consistently, compound over time to create significant change. For example, if you dedicate just 30 minutes each day to reading or studying a subject that interests you, at the end of a year, you will have spent over 180 hours acquiring knowledge and developing expertise. Over time, this seemingly small investment will yield tremendous returns, whether in your career, personal development, or in the confidence you gain from becoming more knowledgeable. Likewise, the relationships you build and maintain are investments that can provide both emotional support and practical assistance when needed. Time spent with your family, friends, or mentors creates a network of trust and love that pays dividends in times of need. These relationships, when cultivated intentionally, can become a source of strength, guidance, and motivation, providing support when you face obstacles or setbacks. The time you spend in these relationships strengthens your own character and helps to build a community of people who share your values and goals. Another key to investing your time wisely is the discipline to say no. Every yes you give to one thing is a silent no to something else. Our time is finite, and so we must learn to prioritize what truly matters. If you constantly say yes to everything that comes your way, you will be left with very little time to focus on the things that are most important to you. There's an art to saying no, learning to discern between what is a valuable use of your time and what is simply a distraction. You must be able to look at each request, each opportunity, and assess whether it aligns with your goals. If it doesn't, you must be willing to decline it in order to preserve your time for the things that will truly contribute to your future. Being intentional with your time also involves creating systems that support your goals. Time management is not just about having a to-do list, it's about creating a structure for your day that reflects your priorities. This might involve setting specific times for work, relaxation, exercise, and learning. It's about scheduling time for both the activities that bring you joy and the tasks that move you closer to your long-term vision. By structuring your day thoughtfully, you can avoid wasting time on things that don't matter and ensure that you're investing your hours in the most productive ways possible. Another aspect of time investment is reflection. Just as you would regularly assess a financial investment to gauge whether it's yielding the desired return, you must reflect on how your time is being spent. This reflection allows you to adjust your course if necessary, ensuring that you're always aligned with your values and goals. When you take the time to reflect on how you're using your time, you may notice areas where you're wasting it or not using it as effectively as you could. Maybe you realize that you're spending too much time on social media or watching television and not enough on reading or pursuing your career. Or perhaps you realize that you're neglecting your physical health, which is essential for your long-term success. Reflection gives you the opportunity to make adjustments, ensuring that you're always moving forward and using your time in the best possible way. The more you view time as an investment, the more you will recognize that every moment is a valuable asset. The key is not just to work harder or do more, but to work with purpose. Your time is not meant to be spent in a haphazard or careless way. Instead, it should be used strategically to advance your mission and fulfill your potential. When you think of time as an investment, you become more mindful of how you use it. You begin to understand that each hour spent contributes to the life you are creating. Time becomes something you manage, protect, and value just as you would any other resource. This shift in perspective can change everything. When you realize that your time is an investment, you stop wasting it on things that don't matter and start investing it in the areas of your life that will yield the greatest returns. Whether it's through personal growth, building relationships, or advancing your career, you will begin to see the compounding effects of the wise use of time. Over time, the returns will be clear success, fulfillment, peace of mind, and the satisfaction of knowing that you lived your life with intention and purpose. Discipline is one of the most powerful forces in the world. It shapes our character, influences our behavior, and determines the outcomes of our efforts. Without discipline, even the most talented individuals will fall short of their potential. Discipline is not about restricting or punishing yourself, but about creating the conditions for success, order, and growth in every area of your life. It is about choosing what you want most over what you want now, and understanding that the road to fulfillment is paved with small, consistent actions that add up over time. At its core, discipline is the ability to control your actions, emotions, and thoughts in the face of temptation or adversity. It is the strength to stick to your plans even when things get tough, and the wisdom to know what is truly important, even when distractions try to pull you off course. Discipline requires you to focus on long-term rewards instead of instant gratification. It requires patience, persistence, and a commitment to making decisions that align with your goals, regardless of how difficult they might be in the moment. The essence of discipline lies in self-control. It is easy to become distracted by the multitude of options and desires that surround us daily. We live in a world full of temptations, distractions, and conveniences that make it more challenging to focus on what truly matters. We may want to indulge in unhealthy habits, procrastinate on important tasks, or give in to negative emotions, but discipline teaches us to overcome these impulses. It allows us to stay focused on our priorities, even when we are faced with moments of weakness or uncertainty. The disciplined individual understands that their success is determined by their ability to make consistent, thoughtful decisions that align with their long-term vision. To develop discipline, it is essential to establish clear goals and a vision for your life. Without a clear sense of purpose, it becomes incredibly difficult to stay motivated and committed to the actions necessary for success. When you know what you want and why you want it, discipline becomes the tool that helps you stay on track. Goals act as the guiding force that directs your time, energy, and resources toward a specific outcome. Discipline provides the structure and consistency needed to move steadily in the direction of those goals, even when progress feels slow or challenges arise. One of the most significant benefits of discipline is the ability to overcome procrastination. Procrastination is often fueled by fear, uncertainty, or the desire for immediate comfort. It can be tempting to delay tasks, especially when they are difficult, uncomfortable, or require significant effort. However, procrastination only compounds stress and delays the inevitable. Discipline, on the other hand, teaches us to take action, even when we don't feel like it. It allows us to recognize that waiting for the perfect moment is an illusion, and that progress is made by taking consistent steps, no matter how small they may seem. The disciplined person understands that there is no magic moment where everything falls into place. Success is built by showing up, putting in the work, and doing what needs to be done, even when the conditions aren't ideal. Discipline also plays a critical role in developing mental and emotional resilience. Life is full of challenges, setbacks, and disappointments, but it is our ability to stay disciplined in the face of adversity that determines our success. When things don't go according to plan, it is easy to become discouraged, but discipline teaches us to persist. It teaches us that failure is not a permanent state, but a stepping stone toward growth. Instead of giving in to frustration or self-doubt, the disciplined individual chooses to stay focused on the task at hand, finding solutions and learning from mistakes. Discipline provides the mental strength to weather the storms of life and continue moving forward, no matter what obstacles may arise. The process of building discipline involves establishing routines and habits that support your goals. Consistency is key when it comes to developing discipline. It's not enough to show up once in a while or when it's convenient. True discipline requires regular, consistent effort, day in and day out. Creating daily habits that align with your goals is one of the most effective ways to build discipline. When you make positive actions a part of your routine, they no longer require as much mental effort or willpower. They become ingrained in your life, and over time they shape the person you become. Discipline is a result of these habits, and the more you practice them, the easier it becomes to stay on course. Another essential aspect of discipline is the ability to delay gratification. In today's world, we are often conditioned to seek instant rewards and satisfaction. Whether it's through social media, entertainment, or consumerism, we are constantly surrounded by temptations that promise immediate pleasure. However, lasting fulfillment comes from the pursuit of long-term goals that require sustained effort and sacrifice. Discipline teaches us to delay short-term pleasures in favor of long-term rewards. It teaches us that true success is not about momentary pleasure, but about achieving something meaningful and worthwhile. By exercising discipline, we can prioritize our long-term goals over the fleeting desires that only offer temporary satisfaction. One of the most important things to understand about discipline is that it is not about perfection, it is about progress. It is easy to fall into the trap of thinking that you must always be in control, always performing at your best, and always succeeding. However, discipline is not about avoiding mistakes or setbacks, it is about staying committed to the process, even when things don't go according to plan. When you slip up or fall short of your expectations, discipline allows you to acknowledge the setback, learn from it, and keep moving forward. It teaches you that progress is not always linear and that success is built on small, consistent actions taken over time. Developing discipline is not an overnight process. It takes time, effort, and patience. It requires a willingness to confront your weaknesses, push through discomfort, and keep going even when the road gets tough. However, the rewards of discipline are immeasurable. Discipline allows you to stay focused on what matters most, to overcome obstacles, and to achieve your goals. It empowers you to become the best version of yourself and to create the life you desire. The disciplined person is someone who understands the value of consistency, resilience, and hard work. They are able to focus their energy on what truly matters and take action even when it's difficult. In a world full of distractions, discipline is the key to unlocking your potential and achieving lasting success. In the end, discipline is not a punishment or a burden. It is the foundation of all achievement. It is what enables us to take control of our lives and create the future we desire. It is a skill that can be developed with practice, persistence, and a clear sense of purpose. Discipline is the bridge between our goals and our dreams, and it is what turns aspirations into reality. In a world that is constantly bombarded with distractions, it becomes increasingly difficult to prioritize what truly matters. We are inundated daily with endless messages, demands, and expectations from various aspects of life, family, work, social media, personal ambitions, and more. This makes it easy to lose sight of our most important goals and values. Yet, understanding how to prioritize what matters is one of the most powerful tools we can use to live a meaningful and fulfilling life. When we align our actions with our true priorities, we unlock the ability to make progress, find purpose, and achieve our dreams. The challenge, however, is knowing how to navigate through the noise and focus on what counts. To prioritize effectively, the first step is to define what truly matters. This requires a deep level of introspection, an honest evaluation of your values, and a clear understanding of your long-term goals. Often, people are swayed by what others deem important, or they chase after things that offer temporary satisfaction. It is essential, therefore, to take time and ask yourself, what do I truly want in life? What gives me a sense of fulfillment, purpose, and joy? These questions are not easy to answer, but they are critical for shaping your priorities. When you know what is truly meaningful to you, everything else starts to fall into place. Once you have a clearer understanding of your core values and long-term objectives, you can begin to assess your current actions and commitments. Look closely at how you spend your time and energy. Are these activities moving you closer to your goals, or are they simply filling your day with noise and distraction? It's easy to get caught up in the demands of everyday life, whether it's attending to other people's needs, chasing after fleeting pleasures, or participating in activities that offer little long-term value. To truly prioritize what matters, it's important to identify where you are currently spending your energy and whether those activities are aligned with your deeper aspirations. This may require you to make hard decisions that involve cutting out the distractions, eliminating time-wasting activities, and creating space for the things that will truly make a difference. Another key aspect of prioritizing is understanding the difference between urgent and important tasks. Urgent tasks are those that demand your attention immediately, often driven by external pressures or deadlines. While these tasks may feel urgent, they are not always the most important. Important tasks, on the other hand, are those that align with your long-term goals and values. They are the actions that, when done consistently, bring about the greatest fulfillment and progress. Learning to differentiate between the two and giving more weight to the important over the urgent is a skill that can transform your life. Many people spend their days reacting to urgent matters, constantly putting out fires without ever making significant progress toward their true objectives. By focusing on the important, even when it's not urgent, you begin to shape your future more intentionally. You create momentum toward your goals rather than just responding to the whims of the moment. Time is a limited resource, and it is one of the most precious commodities we possess. We often hear people say, I don't have time, but the truth is that everyone has the same 24 hours in a day. How we choose to spend those hours is what sets people apart. To prioritize effectively, it is essential to take a close look at how you allocate your time. Are you spending it on activities that align with your values and contribute to your personal growth? Or are you simply filling the day with activities that leave you feeling drained, unfulfilled, or distracted? Time management isn't just about squeezing more tasks into your day. It's about intentionally deciding where to focus your energy and ensuring that your time is spent in a way that supports your long-term goals. In the pursuit of what matters most, it is also crucial to establish boundaries. Boundaries are not meant to be rigid walls that shut others out. Rather, they are a way of protecting your time, energy, and mental space from external influences that might derail your priorities. When you have clear boundaries, you are better able to say no to requests, invitations, and opportunities that don't align with your goals or values. Many people struggle with saying no because they fear disappointing others or missing out on opportunities. However, saying no to things that don't serve your purpose is a necessary act of self-care and personal responsibility. It allows you to say yes to the things that truly matter, ensuring that your time and energy are spent in ways that align with your vision for your life. One of the biggest challenges in prioritizing what matters is overcoming the temptation of instant gratification. In today's fast-paced world, we are constantly faced with distractions that promise immediate pleasure, satisfaction, or relief. Whether it's indulging in unhealthy habits, checking social media, or binge watching the latest show, these instant gratifications can be highly seductive. While they may provide temporary satisfaction, they often pull us further away from our long-term goals and purpose. Learning to resist the lure of instant gratification is essential for prioritizing what truly matters. Discipline plays a significant role in this process. It is the ability to choose the long-term benefits over short-term pleasures, to delay immediate gratification in favor of achieving something that brings lasting fulfillment. Prioritization also requires the ability to embrace discomfort and push through challenges. Many of the things that truly matter in life are not always easy or comfortable. Achieving meaningful goals requires effort, persistence, and sometimes sacrifice. We may have to step outside our comfort zones, face uncertainty, or endure moments of hardship along the way. However, it is through these challenges that we grow, learn, and ultimately reach our full potential. When we prioritize what truly matters, we are willing to put in the hard work, face the discomfort, and stay committed even when things are difficult. The rewards of doing so, personal growth, achievement, and fulfillment, are far more valuable than the fleeting pleasures of avoiding discomfort. To effectively prioritize, it is also essential to take care of yourself. Self-care is not just about physical health, it encompasses mental, emotional, and spiritual well-being as well. You cannot pour from an empty cup, and if you are neglecting your own needs, you will not have the energy or focus to prioritize what truly matters. Taking time to rest, recharge, and rejuvenate is an integral part of ensuring that you are equipped to tackle the demands of life and pursue your goals with vigor and passion. Prioritizing self-care means setting aside time for activities that replenish your energy and nourish your body, mind, and soul. Sometimes prioritization requires us to make difficult decisions or even let go of things or people that are no longer aligned with our goals. This can be one of the most challenging aspects of prioritization, as it often involves change, discomfort, or loss. It can mean ending relationships that are no longer serving us, walking away from opportunities that are not in line with our purpose, or shifting our focus from one area of life to another. Letting go can be painful, but it is necessary for growth and for making space for the things that matter most. When we release what no longer serves us, we create room for new opportunities, new relationships, and new experiences that are more aligned with our purpose. Ultimately, prioritizing what matters is a process that requires constant reflection, adaptation, and action. It is not something that you do once and then forget about. It is a continuous practice of evaluating your life, reassessing your goals, and making intentional choices about how to spend your time and energy. Life is dynamic, and your priorities may shift over time as you grow, learn, and evolve. The key is to stay connected to what is most important to you and to make decisions that align with your values and aspirations. When you prioritize what matters, you create a life that is purposeful, fulfilling, and aligned with your true self. It is a life lived with intention, clarity, and a deep sense of satisfaction, knowing that you are investing your time and energy in the things that will bring you the greatest joy and fulfillment in the long run. Personal growth is a lifelong process, one that requires dedication, patience, and intentional action. It is the continuous development of one's mind, body, and spirit, aimed at achieving a higher level of understanding, capability, and fulfillment in life. In a world that is constantly changing and evolving, the need for personal growth is more essential than ever. Investing in personal growth means making a conscious decision to improve yourself in every way, recognizing that growth is not just about success in the conventional sense, but also about a deeper understanding of who you are, where you want to go, and how you want to live your life. The journey of personal growth begins with self-awareness. Understanding yourself, your strengths, weaknesses, desires, and fears is the foundation upon which all personal development is built. Without this self-awareness, it is difficult to identify the areas of your life that need improvement or to set meaningful goals that are aligned with your true values. Many people spend their lives chasing after external markers of success, money, fame, or status without ever stopping to reflect on their internal desires and motivations. This can lead to a sense of emptiness and dissatisfaction, even after achieving external success. By investing in self-awareness, you begin to understand your unique gifts and how they can be used to make a meaningful impact in the world. You learn what truly matters to you, which in turn helps you set a clear path toward a life that is not only successful, but also deeply fulfilling. Once you have a deeper understanding of yourself, the next step in personal growth is setting clear, purposeful goals. Goals are the roadmap that guide you toward your desired future. However, not all goals are created equal. Setting vague or unrealistic goals can lead to frustration and burnout. Personal growth requires setting goals that are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound, known as SMART goals. These types of goals give you clarity and direction, helping you focus your energy and resources on what matters most. As you set your goals, it is also important to ensure that they align with your core values and long-term aspirations. When your goals are in harmony with your values, you are more likely to stay committed to them, even when faced with challenges or setbacks. Investing in personal growth also involves developing a growth mindset. A growth mindset is the belief that your abilities and intelligence can be developed over time through hard work, dedication, and learning. People with a growth mindset embrace challenges, learn from failure, and see effort as a path to mastery. In contrast, those with a fixed mindset believe that their abilities are static and unchangeable, which often leads to a fear of failure and a reluctance to take on new challenges. The power of a growth mindset lies in its ability to transform obstacles into opportunities for learning and development. When you adopt a growth mindset, you no longer view failure as a reflection of your worth, but as a valuable lesson that brings you one step closer to your goals. This mindset empowers you to take risks, push past your comfort zone, and continue growing even when the journey is difficult. As you continue on your journey of personal growth, it is important to invest in acquiring new skills and knowledge. The world is constantly changing, and the skills that were once valuable may no longer be as relevant or effective. By actively seeking out opportunities for learning, you ensure that you remain adaptable and prepared for whatever challenges come your way. This could involve pursuing formal education, attending workshops, reading books, or simply seeking out experiences that broaden your perspective. Acquiring new skills not only enhances your personal growth, but also increases your value in the workplace and in your personal life. Whether it's learning a new language, mastering a new technology, or improving your communication skills, investing in education and skill building is one of the most powerful ways to continue evolving as a person. Along with learning new skills, personal growth also requires investing in your mental and emotional well-being. Our minds are incredibly powerful, and how we think and feel can have a profound impact on our lives. Negative thought patterns, limiting beliefs, and unresolved emotional wounds can hold us back from reaching our full potential. Personal growth involves confronting these internal barriers and taking steps to overcome them. This might involve practicing mindfulness, engaging in therapy or coaching, journaling, or simply taking time to reflect on your emotions and thought patterns. It's about understanding why you think and feel the way you do and working toward changing any negative or limiting beliefs that may be holding you back. Emotional intelligence, the ability to understand and manage your emotions, as well as recognize and influence the emotions of others, is a key aspect of personal growth. By becoming more emotionally intelligent, you improve your relationships, enhance your decision-making abilities, and increase your resilience in the face of challenges. Another critical area of personal growth is physical health. Our bodies are the vessels through which we experience the world, and taking care of them is essential for long-term well-being. Investing in physical health means adopting healthy habits such as regular exercise, eating nutritious foods, getting enough sleep, and managing stress. Physical health has a direct impact on your mental and emotional well-being, and taking care of your body gives you the energy and vitality needed to pursue your goals and live a fulfilling life. When you prioritize your physical health, you create a foundation for all other areas of growth to flourish. Additionally, taking care of your body helps you develop discipline, self-control, and consistency, all of which are essential qualities for achieving success in any area of life. Personal growth is also deeply connected to your relationships with others. The people you surround yourself with have a significant impact on your growth and development. By investing in healthy, supportive relationships, you create an environment that fosters mutual growth and encouragement. Surrounding yourself with positive, like-minded individuals can inspire you to reach your full potential, while toxic relationships can drain your energy and hold you back. Investing in personal growth involves not only nurturing your relationships, but also learning how to communicate effectively, resolve conflicts, and support others in their own growth. Relationships are a two-way street, and the more you invest in others, the more you invest in yourself. Whether it's through mentorship, collaboration, or simply offering your support to those around you, investing in positive relationships is an essential aspect of personal growth. As you pursue personal growth, it is also important to remain adaptable and open to change. Growth requires flexibility, as the path to success is rarely linear. There will be times when you encounter obstacles, detours, or unforeseen challenges. Embracing change and being willing to adjust your plans and strategies will help you navigate these challenges with resilience and perseverance. Personal growth is not about following a strict set of rules or timelines. It's about being open to learning from each experience and evolving as you go along. The willingness to change and adapt is what allows you to grow in ways you never imagined possible. Finally, investing in personal growth means cultivating a sense of gratitude and contentment with the journey. Too often, people are fixated on the destination, believing that happiness and fulfillment lie just ahead once they achieve their goals. While setting goals and striving for success is important, it's equally crucial to appreciate the progress you make along the way. Celebrating small victories, acknowledging your efforts, and practicing gratitude can keep you motivated and grounded throughout your journey. Personal growth is a continuous process, and it is important to recognize that the journey itself is just as valuable as the destination. Investing in personal growth is one of the most rewarding decisions you can make. It requires time, effort, and commitment, but the results are worth it. As you invest in yourself, your mind, your body, your relationships, and your future, you create a life that is more meaningful, fulfilling, and aligned with your true potential. Personal growth empowers you to face life's challenges with confidence, embrace new opportunities with enthusiasm, and live a life that is true to who you are and who you want to become. It is an investment that pays dividends in every aspect of your life, and one that will continue to yield rewards for years to come.